Venice Boulevard. Just down the street is Venice Beach, and behind me is a homeless encampment. This encampment is along this fence of a wrecking yard, a towing yard here where there's impound cars and crashed cars at. And all along the fence line they have signs posted here. No trespassing. There's some new signs, there's some old signs, no trespassing signs. But that doesn't stop an encampment from setting up. That doesn't stop people from coming along and thinking that, well, this is a great place to camp, to set up our camp. What this video is about is to ask your thoughts and your opinions on what it is that you see when you see an encampment like this. What do you think about it? What can be done, if anything, to assist people that are living like this into housing, or to get them the help that they need so that they don't have to live like this? Now, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their thoughts. But my opinion is nobody should have to live like this. And in public, people should not be living like this. It's not a NIMBY thing. It's not a thing of taking away freedom. It's a thing of actually caring, actually, you know, making a difference in how people live. Some people may see freedom. I guess you're right. It's freedom. It's the freedom to set up a camp on property that you shouldn't be setting it up. It's the freedom to trespass where there's no trespassing signs. It's the freedom to break laws and ordinances, to live on the streets. That freedom causes many people's freedom to get taken away, and I don't really think that's a way to live. If you've ever been incarcerated, if you've ever been locked away and had your freedom taken away, it's not a good thing. Now, I'd like to read in your comments what you think about this. We're live right now, and I saw a comment here actually from Paula Reed. Says this isn't freedom, they have no choice. This isn't freedom, correct. They have no choice. I don't always agree with. I'm sleeping in my car. I have a choice. I'm doing what I can to work, to try to keep myself afloat. I have a choice. Now, if these are people that are living out here because of mental illness, and they're being ignored and left on the streets, they have no choice, because they can't control how their life is. They can't make the proper decisions. They can't get a grasp on their life because it's out of control. Those people have no choice. Paula Reed, you ask, what choice do they have, sir? You tell me. What choice do I have? What choice do you have? What makes us take those choices and change our lives and do the right thing to help ourselves and to help others? I have that choice. And I have to sneeze. Woo, excuse me, sorry about that. If I am a taxpayer, I would feel ashamed that we can't help more without being treated unfairly. I agree with that. It sure isn't the kind of freedom that I would like to have. I agree with that. Rob says, I know people may not like this answer, yet we have to stop the over-influx of immigrants so we can take care of our people that need help, reduce the military budget, and all of the wasteful spending. Now, Rob, let's have a little conversation here. I'm looking at your comment again. Stop the over-influx of immigrants. I agree. We have to stop the over-influx of illegal immigration, and we have to do something about it. That is a fact. Now, another part of your comment. So we can take care of our people that need help. Yes, because it is very, very popular to happen now that people that just come to the United States illegally, organizations like Catholic Charities reach out, put them into housing, give them money every month, give them clothing, while people are left on the streets who are American citizens who may have been through some traumatic experiences that wound them up on the streets. So I agree with that. Now, the last thing you say here, reduce the military budget and all of the wasteful spending. Let's break that into two things. Reduce the military budget and stop wasteful spending. Yes, we need to stop wasteful spending. That is a fact. And a lot of wasteful spending happens within the military budget. That is a fact. However, if we do not keep our military strong, we're going to have a lot bigger problems to worry about than homelessness. If we do not protect our homeland and protect this country where we're at, we're going to have a lot bigger problems than homelessness, and there's going to be a lot more people lose their homes. That would not be a good thing. We must keep our military strong. Do you think other countries are weakening their militaries? I don't think so. We should not either. Thank you for that comment. Chronic Homeless TV says, I choose to do everything I can within my means. We are all in this together, and that is correct. You know what? Homeless Lives Matter, it's not me. Homeless Lives Matter is everybody that's out there that cares about homelessness. It's not an organization that I'm benefiting from. It's not some pie-in-the-sky dream. It's real, and homeless lives do matter. And Homeless Lives Matter is you, it's me, it's them, it's everybody around. That is a fact. Why are there so many homeless in Los Angeles? Joe Torres, why are there so many homeless in Los Angeles? If you go onto Google and you do some searching, you're going to see what happens. Los Angeles is misappropriating a lot of funds, millions and millions of dollars that are supposed to be going to homelessness, supposed to be providing affordable housing, is not going to where it's supposed to be going. That's one big problem. Adrian Perez says, thank you for doing this. This takes a lot of brass to be this close to danger what freedoms we take for granted. Adrian, there have been a lot of situations that it would have been a lot more dangerous for me to be into doing this. I want to be closer to those situations. I want those stories to be out. And I want people to see what's really going on. Chronic Homeless TV, you are appreciated for all your time and all the sacrifices you make. We can all make these sacrifices. Everybody can. From the people that walk past the people in the streets, they could be making some sort of sacrifice, to the people that go out and hand out blankets and hand out food and give out things. They could be making sacrifices. They are making sacrifices. They're taking their time, their energy, however they come up with the resources to give this stuff out. But I hope, and I express this to many people that I see giving things out and going out and feeding, if all you're doing is going out and feeding, and all you're doing is giving things out to people, you're doing a very, very little part of it. You must write letters to your city, to your county, speak to your congressman, write letters to the White House. I don't care what you think about the president. It must be done. And you must speak out, or nothing will be done. So if all you're doing is going and you're giving food and giving things out and praying for the people, you're not doing the whole job. You can take your time to speak out about it. Linda Boudoin says, I have no place of my own, but I can help people in need. What's the reason for those who have the means, money, and choose to ignore people in need? Greed is a sickness. I agree. Come to San Bernardino. You know, I've had people contact me wanting me to come to their cities and wanting me to visit their areas. We'll get into that later. What I want to see happen is I want to see this channel reach 10,000 subscribers. Then a whole nother forum opens up, a whole nother tab where there can be more communication and everything. And that's going to help a lot. And then we'll talk about me visiting other places. What do you see? Homeless everywhere. This could be me. This could be you. Israel, NASA, Planned Parenthood, laughing all the way to the bank. That's a fact. A lot of money is going to these organizations that don't do a lot. Yes, we should keep our military strong, but Colonel Wilkerson states we spent over 1.2 trillion. Okay. We spend over 1.2 trillion on military spending. Do you own a car? If you own one vehicle, one car, you know how much it costs to keep that one car up. Fuel, maintenance, tires, insurance, registration. One car costs you a lot of money. Imagine trying to keep all of the vehicles and all of the planes and all of the boats and all of the ships and all of the uniforms and everything that it costs to run the military. 1.2 trillion is probably not even enough. Thank you, Southwest Rider Outdoors. Yes, you finally caught a live stream. Thank you. These corrupt politicians use homeless people as a tool to gain more revenue in their pocket. I agree with that. And I think a big thing here in Los Angeles that helps raise a lot of money for homelessness, is a billboard like this. That's a billboard right there. When tourists come to go to Venice Beach, they drive past this. They see it. It's a billboard. I'm gonna bet that a lot of people that come to California and a lot of people that visit Venice Beach have a pretty good amount of resources. I wonder how many of these people may donate to to Los Angeles because of all the homelessness they see? It's a good question. That's a billboard, it's a sign. It's saying donate money, we need it now. But these people aren't going to see it. Mike Davino says there's no one to write letters to. Mike, yes there is. You sit down and you type out one letter that says a lot. One letter. You take that one letter, you print it, and you go to a copy shop and you print off 25 copies of that one letter and send that same letter to newspapers, send it to news media, send it to your county officials, your state officials, send it to the White House, that same letter. And make sure you list in that letter everybody that you sent it to. That could help make a difference. Also, email that letter and CC it or BCC it, whichever you choose. Actually, if you do CC, everybody you send it to sees everybody it gets sent to. Yes, there are people to write letters to. The goons will come to get you like they did me. Bring it on! Bring the goons on! Where are the goons at? The goon squad. They're gonna come beat me with their clubs. I'm not worried about it. I can't afford to pay for a room to rent in San Diego County. Chronic Homeless TV. This is what I subscribe to this channel for. Keep doing what you're so very good at. We need your talent on the streets making a difference. Thank you for that comment. I don't think that I'm good. I only talk about what I see. I only show what I see, and it's the reality. And I want to do a lot more. But like I said, we'll get into that later. You know, help me by the end of this month if we can. Oh well, the end of this month, there's another half a month left. Help me get this channel up to 10,000 subscribers. We need just under 2,000 subscribers. Help me get this to 10,000 subscribers, please. You can share it. You can invite others to subscribe to the channel. Comment in the video, share the posts, and help me get it to 10,000 subscribers, please. Give them all free booze and drugs. Yeah, okay, Homer Talk. Maybe that's what you want, is free booze and drugs. Let's see. Elaine Casino says Governor Brown should be helping the homeless, but no. He helps the illegals stay here. Americans first. Elaine, when you said stay here, I think that clues me that you live here in Los Angeles County, or at least in California, and I agree with you. Linda, your videos, you said my videos caught the attention of news media on Christmas and they started to cover homelessness extensively. Well, I don't know if my videos caused anything to happen, but I will say that that Christmas Day drive-through video of Skid Row has gotten a lot of attention. And I've seen a lot more things going on here, and more writing and more talking about homelessness. So if in any way my videos had something to do with that, then thank you, because it needs to. This is something that needs to have attention paid to it. Thank you. It looks like I've received my first super chat ever, or donation. It's a $2 donation. I don't know if there's a way to tell who did that. Thank you, whoever donated it. see. Leisure Picker says, I was shocked to see Alaska's homeless and drug problems. Sounds similar to maybe certain parts of Canada. I couldn't imagine the homelessness in Alaska. I definitely could not imagine. Oliver Veal, you ask a very important question. The big vloggers can't help? You know, this is something that I want to express. Most of the people that are big on YouTube, the videos that they want to make are entertainment, comedy, pranks. Every once in a while they go out and they do a little video where they're handing sandwiches out and the feel-good videos. But then they move on and forget about it and continue with their entertainment videos. If I can reach 10,000 subscribers on this channel while I am here in Los Angeles, at 10,000 subscribers, I have the access of the YouTube space that's right here. It's not far from here. But you have to have 10,000 subscribers on a channel to qualify to use the YouTube space, which is a full-fledged studio. And the ability to collaborate and the ability to meet and speak with other larger YouTubers who you never would have the opportunity to speak with before. This is why I want this channel to reach 10,000 subscribers. So I can attempt to become a part of that community and spread this message and hopefully bring some of those larger YouTubers into this, into speaking about what they see and not just making entertainment, into actually doing something. And hopefully a much larger message can come out. Maybe that's a dream. Maybe it won't happen. But I can only try. And I have to have 10,000 subscribers on this channel in order to attempt that. I can't access that facility without it. Okay, is that my bike I see over there? I don't know. It might be. It might be your bike. I don't know. Chronic Homeless TV. That's who donated $2. Thank you. I see it here. Linda says, yes, your videos make a huge difference. I watched your Skid Row video. That video just driving through there was insane. Mike Davino says he's on $700 a month SSI. If he was in California, he would be by the side with me. Right, right. $700 a month. This is where you live, right here in California. You can't afford a place to live in California. You're only getting $700 a month. Let me go down to the bottom here of the comments. I'm skipping over everything because there's way too much coming in. Thank you. Okay. Candy Clark says, I used to live in Alaska. I don't see how it is possible for the homeless. Looks like this is a landscape company here. How you doing? This is a landscape company? Oh, is this your property? This outside is? There's a landscape truck pulling in. I guess this is a landscape company right here. How you doing? Are you the boss?
I'm not the boss.
You're not the boss.
Yeah,
you're boss enough for me. How you doing? Is this your property here also?
It's from the company, not mine.
The company?
Yeah.
Can I talk to you?
Honey?
Can I talk to you?
Well, we're hiring. We have to leave.
Just 2 minutes, maybe. I just wondered, do any of these people work for the landscape company?
No.
No?
No, they don't work. They just live on the street, you know.
They just live there?
Sometimes they come and sleep right there, and then some of the owners or the neighbors call the police, and then police come and, tell them that they
Tell
have
them
to
to
leave,
leave, and then they come back.
and then they come back again. So, I mean,
Well, what I don't understand, and it's that they need somewhere to go, and this place has a lot of money for homelessness, but what's happening, I don't know. But the signs are here, no trespassing, and you said they call the police.
well, I don't know who called
Why?
the police.
But why should anybody have to call if the signs are there?
The neighbors.
No, but what I mean is,
Yeah.
if the police know the signs are there, why does anybody have to call? They know.
Because they don't.
So if they drive past it and see it, they should.
Yeah, they used to, when they're driving by here and they see the people right there, they used to stop and tell them that they don't, they can stay there.
Yeah.
But, personally, I don't have any problem with that. Because
You don't have
I'm not the owner,
Do you,
I'm not
but do you personally have a problem with homelessness?
And what?
Homelessness.
No.
You pay taxes here, right?
Yeah.
And part of your tax money is going towards homelessness. But what is it doing? Do you have a problem with your tax money that you pay towards homelessness and Los Angeles having so many people on the streets?
Well,
Your money's
supposedly
being
they
wasted.
are trying to get some specific places to put all these people, especially the people that is around the cities like where you have so much people, like people coming to visit the area.
Tourists.
Tourist area.
And this road here, I think these are tourists driving past
Yeah,
to see.
most of the people that is around here is not from here. They just come to the beach and the stores and whatever.
Do you think maybe some of the people that come here may be wealthy people and they see this and say, oh, we need to give more money to Los Angeles and help?
I don't think nobody wants to pay more taxes,
Well, not taxes, but
Yeah.
the people, wealthy people, somebody might own a company and drive past
Yeah,
it.
some
and say,
people is
Let me
some
help
people
Los
is a good
Angeles
people,
here. Let
they-
me help Los Angeles.
they
Write a
get
check.
some money for the city to help these people, but we don't know what they're doing with the money.
Right. We don't know what they're doing with the money, he says, and that's
We don't know.
that's the question. That's the question here. What are they doing with the money?
I live right there in LA.
It's
and
bad.
we have a problem, a same problem, like this situation worse than here.
Yeah.
You can see in here probably 2 or 3 families right there.
There's families.
But over there, I don't know if they're family, but they're living together.
Right. Like a commune.
Yeah. And over there, you can see hundreds of people.
Yeah, I
In
know.
the alleys close to the driveways.
I know. I've seen.
Hundreds of people. And it's not a problem for me, but it's a problem for the community because sometimes some of them, not all of them, a lady, if one lady is walking by there and they get
Attacked or
scared.
something. Or,
They smoking.
What do you think? I see a broken window from a car. Do you think maybe a car got broken into? Or
No, I don't think those guys do that.
not these guys? Probably not.
Probably not. Some of them.
Somebody.
It's over there in LA. Some of those guys do that.
I see in LA some of the encampments like on the sidewalk, and I've been over there at night, looking at some of the places, and at night I see the guys they wake up, and they have flashlights and go in the alleys and in the garbage and everything.
A long time ago, I wake up to come to work, and I was trying to turn on my car. Start my car. And my car doesn't start because the battery was dead. So I have another truck. So I went to get my truck to pass, to jump with a jumper cable.
Yeah.
And then I saw one guy with a little light looking into the car. And then I just stepped.
You stepped back so he couldn't see you.
Then he saw me. He gets scared. Hey, no, he told me I was looking for something that I fell under the car. I lost something under the car. So I was thinking, if he lost something on the ground, what is looking in the car? The car, not specifically my car.
Did you call the police?
I didn't call the police at that moment because they take so much time to get over there.
I see that. Yeah, I was helping a lady. She locked her keys in her car the other night over near the one park. I can't remember the name of the park, and we were out there for like probably close to 2 hours, trying to get the keys out, and nobody. And there's a lot of homeless there, but nobody comes.
All right.
Hey,
I'm gonna leave,
nice
man.
talking to you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
I'll see you later.
Yes, sir. You heard a little bit of what he said about some of the problems here and where he lives in LA. And Southwest Rider Outdoors. I didn't know LA was still this bad with homeless people, like something you see in the 90s movies, till I watched this channel. Yeah, it's bad. It is definitely bad. There's a group of people here. Let's see, maybe I can ask them what they see, what they think. How you doing? Can I ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
Your opinion, thoughts?
Uh-huh.
Do you live here?
Yes.
You do? What do you see when you see like the homelessness here in your area, your home? What do you think?
No, I think it's a shame that there's not being something done to help these people in the area.
Do you think, how long have you lived in California?
No, I've lived in California for 30 years.
30 years? Pay a lot of taxes. I know there's special taxes that are collected for homelessness. Where is that money going? I know. A lot of people asking a lot of questions.
We were just talking about that.
You are?
We were talking about it earlier today because we were coming. I'm from Jersey, okay? And we go into the city a lot. We see the homeless in the city.
Okay.
And one of the things that I kept saying is that, for instance, in New York, they'll tear a building down to put a parking lot instead of paying
Right.
contractors. And if you want to give contractors a break, instead of these huge corporations, give them a small contract, fix the building up, and make affordable housing for these people.
Right, yeah.
Where they can live
Well,
almost free.
LA claims that they're building affordable housing,
Where?
but it's supposedly brand new construction. And once that's done, what are they going to consider affordable housing? Is what I wonder.
Exactly.
You know, what at these rates is $1,800 a month going to be affordable housing? You know,
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you kind of feel like hopeless. Like what can you do?
Yeah.
You know, you walk by and somebody asks you for $1 and you give them $1 for a cup of coffee.
Right.
But it's like, you know, what else am I supposed to do? You know what I mean?
write letters, speak out, go to your county meetings, your mayor, your governor, and ask these questions and get more people to do the same thing. That's the big thing. What do you think about the legalization of recreational marijuana?
That's another whole subject.
Yeah.
What are they doing with the tax money collected for that?
That's a good question. And there's going to be a lot of tax
Be a lot of money.
from what I hear. Yeah, I hear Colorado's raised a lot of money.
I think that once again,
Actually, I smell some right now.
yeah, exactly. And it's, you know, for recreational purposes, I don't mind. I don't mind.
Okay.
I just get a little concerned because I don't want a school bus driver driving my kid to school when he's stoned. You know, those kind of things. So you have that part of it you have to worry about.
Well, it's going to happen because
Yes.
well, I don't know how
Well,
old
it's just
your
like
kids
drinking
are. If
and
they're
drive.
still
No,
riding.
well, actually, he's not at school bus age
Yeah.
anymore.
But you still are on the same road.
Yes.
Or do you want the people to show up to
Still your
places where
community.
you're working?
Or somebody flying a 747.
Regulated like alcohol.
Yeah.
So,
I want it
I-
regulated.
It's. I don't think. Well, they're both. It's both bad, of course, for people to be in control of a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or marijuana. I just think that the marijuana thing has been accepted too easily by many people to think, oh, it's not a big deal. But when actually there was an Uber driver that was killed just what was it a month ago here in LA, and the car run the red light. And the passenger in the car that hit it died, but the driver lived, and they found marijuana. They'd been smoking marijuana when they hit the car. So,
well, the other side of the coin too, which I think is real, which might be positive is that just like alcohol, when they made alcohol legal
Yeah.
during Prohibition, you had so much criminal activity, the mob, speakeasies.
Right.
So look at how much illegal stuff has gone on with smuggling marijuana and dope dealers and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like if you can eliminate that part of it, it's good, you know?
Yeah.
It's under a much more controlled environment. You're not worried about people buying some seedy guy on the street, you know?
Yeah, and I you know, the whole legalization of recreational marijuana makes me wonder who are the people that they're going to employ in the stores to sell it. You know,
It's
are they going to be former dealers? Are they going to be gang members?
Yeah.
You know, is the legalization of marijuana, of recreational marijuana, going to create a venue for gangs to actually enterprise and go into legal business?
You know, that's another, I'm sure, another
Well, with
concern.
the allowance of maybe they'll turn to the life of contribution instead of stealing. Because if you take the no out of it, you're giving them a real career path that's acceptable.
But if they had been making all this money the whole time,
Right.
why did they not use that money to go and do the same thing?
Well, because it wasn't legal then, and it was an avenue for quick money. But if they don't want to be in a life of crime any longer, and they have a certain skill set, understanding the product, and they can be turned into a legal contributing citizen, paying taxes in a legalized environment, then their skill sets are still worth something. They know what they're selling, like selling
Yeah.
apples.
And I also feel like it's kind of like this is my opinion, if you look at history, it's the same way when the mob owned all the casinos in Las Vegas.
Right.
It's like now, granted, I'm sure there's tax fraud and stuff going on, but I mean, basically, it's legalized gambling.
Yeah.
And you've taken the seedy shade of the mob out of that. So I feel like history over time, like I said, like with prohibition and alcohol, it's a better thing than it was when it was criminal.
Yeah.
And nothing's perfect. It's still a young business. So that's how we worked out too. Like, once all that's been shaken out, going illegal to legal, all that, how it's going to be a business model, it's still getting shaken out. And to your original question, where we live, the homeless population, largest voices are in your houses of worship, food pantries, your soup kitchens, organized recycling of food waste people.
That's here.
That's on the East Coast.
Oh.
You tell the public to go out and shake it up about the homeless
Right.
population and where taxes are going. And
The east coast of
we're in New Jersey.
Oh, okay, that's there.
So the
Yes,
homeless
That's there, but you live here.
Yes.
Okay.
We're
And
in
they tried.
Now here's something that happened here, and you may be aware
I
of
was just
this.
gonna say the food recycling when they tried it.
I think it was last year in Los Angeles, they made it legal for churches, nonprofit organizations to open up their parking lots at night to organize places for people that are living in cars and RVs to come and park at night and have restrooms and place for showers and stuff. Now they fought for a long time to try to do this, but you know what? Since they made it okay, nobody has stepped up to do it.
Really?
Well, they had the problem too. The restaurants were recycling food for the homeless people, and then the health department came in and shut it down. So it's always this, trying to do a good thing, and then it's
And you mean
regulated.
feeding out on the
Right,
street?
because all of that food that restaurants throw out every single night, millions of dollars of food every
There is a
weekend.
law in place that protects businesses from lawsuit or liability
Right,
for
but the health
donating.
department regulations.
Yeah, and then you have communities which don't want the feeding, and
Right.
there are reasons behind why they do not want it, and a lot of it does make sense. Whether a lot of people like it or not, or believe it or not, it's a fact. I mean, if you go to the park and you feed ducks, and that same group of ducks, and you go once a week, they remember you after a little while. And when they see you get out of your car, well, here they come, waddling. They're happy because you showed up, So I'm not trying to liken or compare people to animals. but it's the same theory. So
With the programs that you were talking about, it seems like those probably need to be publicized more. And I don't think that that's well known. That that's something that the churches and the houses.
oh no, that's known. There's a LA Times reporter that's doing.
But you're saying nobody's stepping up in terms of setting up those.
Right.
facilities.
They know it. They fought for it.
But now they're not following.
But nobody's done it.
The other thing that I would be curious about, like my father after we retired, to keep busy, he would go to our church in town once, twice a week and clean the pews. A couple of the guys would go. And I think to myself too, I wonder how many of these people, you don't even know their backgrounds or their viability.
Right.
What if you put them, gave them even a menial job,
Right.
made them feel a little more like they meant something.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these people feel like no one gives a
Yeah, there's
about them anyway.
I'm here from Florida. Been here since October, and there's an organization that feeds the homeless every day, and breakfast on Saturday and Sunday, and they raise a lot of money, and there's 3 employees of the organization, 3 paid employees. They raise a lot of money, and there are some of the homeless that volunteer to help to clean up and do things.
Exactly.
Why not pay them?
Exactly.
That was something I said a long time ago. Why not get the one guy who's been cleaning up and helping every day for years? Why not pay him?
While you're here, have you ever contacted the newspaper?
Not yet. I haven't.
You should. And you should tell them some of your thoughts. Have them.
I've done a few things that they're aware of me, and I've been actually some homeless advocates from the Skid Row area sent me messages online telling me I need to go home. This one particular video I made Christmas Day, I need to delete it. It's making them look bad. And my response is, that video didn't make you look bad.
Exactly.
You go there, it looks bad. It's just showing people what's going on.
That's
Well, you already know that it's relentless pursuit. And when people drop the ball, they don't keep that relentless pursuit.
Right.
You have to inspire relentless pursuit
Yeah.
in order for people not to drop the ball.
Yeah.
So, newspaper, radio station, cable TV, sports
YouTube.
complexes.
Hey, YouTube.
exactly.
You gotta
There's
create
50 people watching right now.
a 30-second PSA that says it in an inspiring way. Don't drop the ball.
Yeah.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
Thank you
day.
for talking to me.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
James.
Have a good day now.
Yes, sir. Okay, so that was Steve Lopez is the reporter that's doing the stuff, the LA Times stuff right now. Okay, so this stretched out a little longer than I wanted it to. It's 43 minutes, and I didn't really expect to stop people and talk to them. I just wanted to share this and talk about what's going on, and put the question out there. What do you think about when you see this? What do you think about? I know what I think about, and it's not good. People shouldn't be living like this. That's all there is to it. I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast here. Thank you, people, for watching. Thank everybody for watching. Thank you for sharing the $2 donation. Thank you for that. That was unexpected. And I may make another little video, do a walk around of this little encampment here. I know there's somebody inside the one tent there. He was looking out and watching me. And I tried to talk to him before I did the broadcast, but he didn't want to talk. So, again, thank you all for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Help me get those 10,000 subscribers. We're less than 2,000 to go. Less than 2,000 to go. And I want to get up to the 10,000 subscriber mark for a reason. Let me share it right now. There's a friend of mine and his brother from England, London, England, who've never seen the United States. And my friend, he aspires to be a YouTuber. He's had many YouTube channels. He's tried them. He's created videos. He's a funny guy, funny little English guy. And what I would love to do for them is have that ability to visit the YouTube space here in Los Angeles and take them along as guests. And as far as from what I understand, if I have the 10,000 subscribers, that's accessible to me. And there's less than 2,000 to go. Less than 2,000. It sounds like a lot, but if we all continue to share these videos, ask other people to subscribe, and take part in the conversation, in the comments, and let's see if we can get this to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of this month. They actually land here March 20th. So I'd like to have 10,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of this month, to give me a little bit of time to figure out what I have to do to actually access that facility. But I know the 10,000 subscribers is the requirement. Let's do it. Help me get there. Help us get there. Homeless lives matter. Let's bring this message much higher than what it is. Thank you for watching. Click a like on this channel or on the video if you like it. Give it a dislike if you don't. That's all right. And share this message. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day.